At the 140 division, if we still got guys like Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis that we would consider as contenders, Richard Hitchens and Jack Catterall as well, other guys. How are these fights with Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia going to play out? Because I see a lot of fans trying to say certain things as far as with Devin Haney, which I will explain in another video. I'm not going to focus on Devin Haney in this video, but with the Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia fight coming up, so we already know that Rolly Romero was in a close match with Barroso. He's going to have a mandatory soon for that belt, whether it's Ryan Garcia or him. I don't know if they will let that fight go on without the belt or with it. Right now, they're not saying anything as far as taking the belt. They're just saying it's a mandatory that's due to happen. And Barroso, he doesn't look like he's going to be stepping aside anytime soon. He knows his career is not very long, and he's been wanting this opportunity. But for what I've seen from the fans, bro, y'all like, and this is my thing, are y'all going to be able, so y'all going to play both sides? So are you going to be a person that's going to say, well, Devin Haney doesn't want to fight Subriel Matias, but I'm okay with Teofimo being a champion, or I'm okay with Ryan being a champion, or I'm okay with, or a contender, or fighting for a belt with Rolly Romero, or I'm okay with this person choosing that person. They're not going through any kind of ranking system or any kind of things like that. They're just jumping around, basically. But are we cool with that? I'm just asking because when the pay-per-view comes around, I don't want to hear anybody complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know right now these same type of fans, y'all, some of y'all gonna try to say, well, I'm cool with the Rolly Romero thing and Ryan fighting, but I want to see somebody fight Matias. Well, those two guys are supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's two guys that's supposed to be. They just came from 35, and they already have a belt. And Matias looking at them like, well, y'all just came from 135. So I'm trying to get at you first. And then y'all just had losses recently. So I'm trying to just figure out, because fans, they'll complain about, oh, certain guys, well, I feel like this guy ain't doing nothing. Well, I feel like these guys got belts and they just came off losses. What about these 140s who ain't got losses and ain't got belts? So we trying to let things slide and little fights get put together, but one of these guys gonna have to answer to Barroso soon. You know what I'm saying? I already told people about that. They thought it was a joke and he was gonna lose and he wasn't really a serious contender, but they're not laughing no more. But I blame the fans though. I blame the fans. Y'all gonna let these guys come around and put that Ryan Garcia and Rolly fight on pay-per-view because y'all just want to see some guys that y'all like that y'all know they're not at the top of the division right now. They just got the 140. How do we know they're top of the 140 division? I don't know who's top of 140. That's why we had the fights. But all this guessing and everything that's going on, I don't know, bro. I don't do all that, bro. I really like to see the fight first, and then if a guy lose, then we just keep it pushing. But I don't like to see that, man. A Rolly versus Ryan Garcia after Rolly got whooped by that old man, we gonna see that fight on pay-per-view? Y'all tell me he's the pay-per-view guy. Oh, Ryan can put the paper. It's gonna be because Ryan on pay-per-view. Ryan went on pay-per-view with Oscar Duarte. He wasn't on pay-per-view. Now he on pay-per-view again. Now he on pay-per-view again. When did that happen? When does that happen? These guys jumping around. They're not even on pay-per-view. They relying on the fans to sell a pay-per-view. So the fans be like, yeah, I feel like I'll watch a fight like Rolly or Ryan Garcia. I know you would. I know you would. You part of the problem. I know you would. This how I know the fans who say, I'm a real boxing fan. And this how I know y'all don't care about boxing. Y'all ain't even talking about none of the 140s. Y'all talking about some 135s who just came up. Y'all talking about Tank leftovers. I'm tired of talking about Tank leftovers. I don't eat leftovers. And I don't watch leftover movies. I don't watch remakes. I don't do all that. These dudes over here talking, these guys, we should put Tank leftovers on pay-per-view. We putting Tank leftovers on pay-per-view now? But Tank ain't a star? Bro, y'all obviously, bro, Tank is a star, bro. The way y'all treating Tank, he's a mega star. He got to be the face of boxing. If y'all finna put his leftovers on pay-per-view, if y'all put Tank's leftovers on pay-per-view, he's a star. Y'all gonna prove it. And a lot of y'all talk a lot of stuff about, oh, the way division going and the way boxing going right now. I just don't like it. But y'all gonna sit here and pay and watch these guys fight on pay-per-view because y'all like low quality boxing and y'all like storylines. Y'all like the WWE stuff, bro. You know what's crazy? People ain't even say nothing about the fight. That's how, get away from me with that. Bro, this how I know these dudes are so lame, bro, and never been in a real fight. These dudes sitting over here talking about some, it'll be a nice build-up for when they're talking and stuff, like the trash talking, and because, you know, Rolly like to talk. Bro, who cares? Like, bro, Adrian Broner likes to talk. But y'all say nobody want to see him. Like, who cares? Don't do the double standard now. Don't do the double standard. And Rolly is not fighting the type of guy that Adrian Broner is. So let's just stop it. Like, the stuff that's going on. And I hate to even go in on him like that. But I'm just talking like, the fact that we even think about putting this guy on pay-per-view after getting whooped by that old man, that just goes to show you, bro. Y'all don't care about all that stuff. Y'all care about the stuff outside the ring. Y'all don't care about inside the ring, somebody's performance. Don't even care at all. Y'all don't care about nobody's performance. It goes to show right here. I'm like, let me just see how this 140 thing turns out. And I said, okay, if Ryan takes the Devin Haney fight, he's entertaining it. I'm like, all right, he's talking serious. I mean, I can't really blame him because that's what everybody doing right now, getting an easy belt. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's doing right now, getting an easy belt. But 140 been a division where guys stayed away from each other. That's been like that for years. That's why Josh Taylor in the same place he been all these years. With or without a belt, he like, well, I'm not moving. I'm not finna move much, and I'm not gonna move at all. So that division been like that. People complaining about certain things not going on, but yeah, y'all paying for certain fights though, bro. Y'all cool with the Rolly fights. And when he got beat up by the old man, we acting like he's a solidified champion and stuff, so I can't really play both sides. I'm a guy who looks at it for what it is. I like all fighters, you know what I'm saying? If you can fight, that's what I like. But at the end of the day, the way they moving, no, I don't want to hear all that all day. I want to see other fights going at 140. And I said, okay, 140 finna be a good division. But nah, man. If Devin Haney would have fought some of these guys like Oscar Duarte, so y'all tell me Devin Haney can fight Oscar Duarte right now, y'all cool with it? Ishmael Barroso, y'all cool with it? That's what y'all telling me. And I know y'all ain't gonna say that. Y'all be lying, man. A lot of y'all be capping out here in this boxing world. For real. Y'all protecting some of these guys. Teofimo, none of these guys solidified at 140. A lot of these wins and fights is overdue, man. A lot of these fights I seen, they good, but that division is not really impressive right now. It's not really impressive. You fighting guys who long overdue, guys who've been at the weight too long. Now we got fights at 135 that at 140 that should have happened at 135. We got guys who just took losses at 135 who got belts at 140 or fight for belts at 140. And people just acting like, well, you know, that's how it's going to go. Man, please. But y'all acting like these other fights that go on pay-per-view, oh, I can't believe Tank putting this on pay-per-view. I don't want to hear that no more. The type of fights I've been seeing on pay-per-view lately, I don't want to hear about that no more. Y'all looking at Devin Haney numbers and this person and that. I don't want to hear about that. And there's a lot of things I'm going to address these next couple of videos, but I'm seeing how people laying off of what Ryan and all these other people. I gave them credit, but I'm not finna be over here giving credit for you trying to pick a fight that you're supposed to take. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fight for a belt, I mean, some guys don't even give you a fight at a belt in your second fight, moving up to a division. This guy was at 140 before Ryan. So you having 2 or 3 opportunities at basically 4 opportunities. Well, no, he got 3 because TFMO didn't want to fight for a low pay. But you got like basically all opportunities though. So it's like, man, come on. I don't really like how they moving right now. It's kind of annoying. I'm probably not gonna pay attention to it too much. But I just had to address because the fans, that y'all the problem with boxing, man. That's why people put on these weak fights. That's why fighters don't fight each other, because they know I can just put on pay-per-view with me and Rolly, and the fans will be okay with it. They're not gonna say anything because they like to play sides too. But that's all I got. Don't like and subscribe.